you have some deep suffering, isn't it? Right. Now you need to get in touch with all that suffering, or that despair, or that pain, or that anger, or that violence that could be there inside you. So that's your problem. We say here, we need to handle the suffering, the pain properly, so that you can be relieved. You can become free of the sufferings. We practice mindfulness. With the energy of mindfulness and insight, you will come to know how to handle your suffering, which resides very deep inside. This suffering is like a crying child. What do you do when your child is in pain and it is crying? Do you ignore it? Do you treat the child harshly? No. You develop compassion for the child. You will hold the child in your arms, give a tender touch. You will wipe the tears, console it with kind words. We do the same thing here for our suffering. Thereby, you develop compassion for yourself, and you will accept yourself and love yourself. Loving another person in your life depends on your ability to love yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself and take care of yourself, now tell me, how can you take care of another person and love another person? Think for a while. So, a practitioner here in the Sangha learns how to suffer. She learns how to handle the pain and the suffering inside of herself. And she does so with mindfulness, with compassion and insight. She will allow the thoughts, emotions, feelings to come to surface. She will observe, like you would watch a movie scene as a compassionate outsider. Pay attention to it, listen to it, then she gives all her love and kindness to it. Gradually, the emotions subside. She becomes now relieved and cool. So she will suffer less than those people who are outside who do not know about this method. This loving of our own suffering, not hating it or resisting it, not hiding it or believing as if it is not there at all. It's very much there. It's a reality. She will go further now to make good use of it by creating more understanding and more compassion. It's like people who grow lotus flowers. They know how to make good use of the mud. They don't discard it. The mud becomes manure to grow lotus. So, mud is required to grow lotus. In fact, if there is no mud, there is no lotus. If there is no suffering, then there is no joy at all and no compassion at all. So, here is a student recognizes the pain inside of herself and embraces it tenderly. Mindfulness is just another name for tenderness, for kindness, right? Thank you.